Okay, folks, away we go. This is episode 1211. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I am your presenter and host, Murray Stewart. Well, you've probably worked out by now that I have a brain that does tend to work a little bit overtime. Yes, I come to you from many angles, and I hope you enjoy that fact. Sunday morning here in Alice Springs, and it's certainly been a morning of contemplation for me. And why so? Well, because here we are, having retired as a myotherapist and trying to work out where I'm going to head in the next chapter of my life. I wonder if you're in the same situation. If you're like me, you might have retired in order to collect your super, but now you have retired from your trade or profession, which is exactly where I'm at. And I must always remind myself that I truly have only retired from one aspect of my life, and that is as a myotherapist. So I wonder what other skill sets I have to lend the world. And as it turns out, like this series, they are many and varied. I think we do live in a world which is a little bit ageist. So I'm just going to have to keep knocking on some doors until at least one of them opens. And I think that's the way to go. Don't be afraid to annoy people about your brilliant talents that they could benefit from if they are only willing to open their door and listen to you or read what you are presenting them. So, because I truly do believe that with age comes incredible wisdom and wisdom and experience, which in my view, the world can do with right now. So anyone who doesn't open their door to you or to me, wow, are they missing out on something very, very special. So if you're like me, you will keep putting yourself forward, you'll keep knocking on doors, and you'll keep hoping that the world one day will understand and therefore benefit from your wisdom, from your experience, from your talents. Because we've got a lot to give, haven't we? We do. We've got a lot to give. So yes, it has been a morning of contemplation from me, and I think I've been around the circle about 20 times as to what I'm going to do in terms of my future. But as stated, the one thing is for certain, I will not be sitting back on my easy chair, waiting in God's waiting room. No, I won't. That's not me. That is not my style, and that's not how I view retirement. I am suitably restless. I'm suitably restless. But what has happened is at least I know that I don't have to put myself under incredible pressure to go to work as a myotherapist, risking all sorts of things. Yes, risking the possibility of having another collapse at work, and therefore risking traumatizing someone. I don't have to risk that anymore, and I don't have to risk hurting myself at work. And I also don't have to risk making myself overtired in the effort to get to my work as a myotherapist. No, for now, I can rest just a little in knowing that risk or those risk factors have been removed from my life while I reinvent myself and start knocking on other doors. And that's exactly what I've been doing this morning. I've been talking to my senior support worker about all sorts of things that I believe I can now contribute to the world. I think she's probably having a little bit of trouble keeping up with my thoughts because I have many. I do have many, and possibly that's one thing that has to happen. I possibly need to slow down just a little, but I'm not sure that's me. I'm not sure that's me, folks. But yes, I probably do need at least to accept that one chapter of my life has closed, allowing me to rest just a little, allowing me to relaunch. So perhaps to some extent, I do need to rest and relax, put that chapter to bed, and be proud of what I have achieved as a myotherapist. And you know something, I am so proud. So many people that I've been able to help, been able to relieve them from their pain and discomfort. And I'm sure I've left an indelible print on their mind. I have received some beautiful messages over this past week since announcing my retirement, some absolutely beautiful message. And I thank those who have done that. You didn't need to. I didn't ask you to. But I do thank you for those beautiful, beautiful words that you have lent me. One message in particular sticks in my mind, and I have got back to those who have left such messages, because if you've gone to the effort of letting me know how you have benefited from my expertise, and at the very least I can do is get back to you and thank you for those extremely kind words. But now, as I said, I'll rest and relax just a little, whilst I reload for the next exciting chapter of my life. And that's what I'm trying to work through as we speak. And I know I'm a pain in the ass to those around me whilst going through this, because my mind is restless. It is. Always has been. And probably always will be. And at this stage of my life, it'll probably remain restless until I settle on something that I would like to get my teeth into. So let's see what happens, folks. And the one thing for certain is you will get the benefit of my forward life experience, because I'm a podcaster. I'm a podcaster for you. And podcasters do spill the beans to everyone. And that's what I'm doing, spilling my beans your way. All right, folks, this has been, Heather, 1,211, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
And it's been, folks, a Blind Magic Communications production.